Over the years, Malaysia's brightest students have gone to universities around the world, and sometimes they've settled where those universities were. Apparently you have been trying to bring them home, in a sense, or at least get them involved in Malaysia. How's that initiative going?
Most of our students, I would say, would come back. Probably about 20% or so will not come back, and there will be ups and downs in that number. So majority of them come back as doctors, engineers, professors. But 20%, if 20% per annum does not come back, that adds to a fairly large number. And the estimates we show that we have 500,000 Malaysians overseas. Of course, not as many as the Indians or the Filipinos or the Chinese, but for a small country, it is a sizable number. So we're trying to attract them back, but the success will depend on two things. One is opportunities, business opportunities for them. They come back, they need a good job. Another, of course, is salaries. Whether we can match the kind of salaries they are enjoying in some of these countries. We cannot possibly expect every one of them to come back, and it's good for them to maintain a foothold in some of these countries for many reasons, linkages and others. But the policy now is to get some of the best apprentices to come to do research and development, to be entrepreneurs. In the past, this has not been very successful. But in about 3-4 months' time, we're setting up what we call a talent corporation in Malaysia. And one objective is to bring some of the best apprentices back to Malaysia to help in the country's economic development, either in research and development or as entrepreneurs, to be professors. So in the last 2 decades, we have been working very hard to bring them back to Malaysia. We've not been as successful, but going forward, hopefully by next year, this is going to be more successful. But as I said, most Malaysians who study abroad will come back by 80%, but 20% remains behind. So what we're trying to do now is to get a percentage of that 20% to come back and help the country's economic development.
Well, with the development of the global economy and with new technologies, it becomes more natural, doesn't it? Communication is so much easier, even travel is benefited. It's easier to be able to maintain involvement in different locations at the same time. Would you agree?
Yes. That's going forward. Companies and people and professional people will choose a location where they're comfortable with, a good living environment. And Malaysia offers these opportunities. We have hundreds of American companies in some of the big names, mainly in semiconductors, Intel, Dell. These are top, of course, beside the McDonald's and Starbucks.
But just as a final question, why have those companies and others to come been interested in Malaysia? What is the advantage of settling in Malaysia?
40 years ago, when we started our process of industrialization, labor costs was a big drawing factor. And that's no longer the case, because we have our neighbors, some of them have been offering much lower wages. So that's not the number one. But we believe it's the political stability, the living environment, the good life that you enjoy in Malaysia, the availability of skilled manpower in Malaysia. Majority of our people speak good English. This is very important as a global language. And the government, which is very supportive of business. We are very pro-business, and we are committed to facilitate and assist foreign investors in Malaysia. We have MIDA, which is dedicated Malaysian Industrial Development Authority, which is set up to assist foreign investments. So we provide a lot of help and assistance to foreign investments, and they are happy with the service that we give. So these are, 40 years ago, they came to Malaysia mainly because of lower wages that Malaysia can offer compared to the States, for example. But that's not the main draw now. Now it's got to do with the help, the facilitation that we offer them, the political stability, the good infrastructure that we have. Malaysia has got good infrastructure, airport, roads, ports. So these are the main draws why American and other companies, and I'm here in Atlanta, I'll be going to Philadelphia as well. The main reason is to constantly engage with those American companies which are in Malaysia. We want to keep them happy. We want them to put more money in Malaysia. At the same time, I would like to get some new players, some new people to come to Malaysia. And the objective is to expose them to the facilities we have in Malaysia and to seriously consider. We have 200,000 or so Americans who visit Malaysia every year, which is a big number, and more American tourists would come to Malaysia. Going forward, we believe strongly that the relations between Malaysia and USA will not only remain strong, but with the commitment of both sides to further expand this relationship, we are going to be able to obtain mutual benefits out of this economic and business relationship.
We wish you well. Thank you very much.